murder, betrayal, revenge, all in 91 days.
No. Alright, we're starting. So shush. Okay. So, last time you guys
Wait,
were...
hang on, no.
No? I will slap you through the internet. Anyway, you guys traveled from Cliff Ridge, passed quite quickly through the canyon, with a brief meeting of some lovely vagrants and bandits, quickly passing through Vigil, and then arriving in Calistone, where you guys dropped off some of the civilians that you managed to save from the bandits, and you all decided to rest off on one of the sides of a hill just outside of town, because the town at the moment is a little busy, considering what is going to be happening pretty shortly in King's Arch, which you guys were heading in the direction of. So,
Is something happening in King's Arch? What's that?
I have no idea. It's some some festival or something.
How come none of us have mentioned it every week?
It actually has come up literally every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I think King's Arch is hosting this year's Olympics. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Fortunately,
So what you're saying is we need to find a
Devil-
petrol station
the
and break
Devil's
into the
Landing
toilet?
seems really good this year.
what about her?
Like, have you heard this thing about the American swimming team where, like...
Okay, not
they
all
got,
of them, please.
They got,
I mean, at
well,
least
okay,
insult Ryan Lochte by rights.
yeah, well, I couldn't remember what his name was. But, yeah,
Asshole.
he got drunk, he broke into a petrol station toilet and then peed on the door anyway, and then, the police showed up, he had to pay a fine for damages, and then he submitted a false police report saying that he was robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is, like 6 months in prison in Rio, so he flew home before they caught him.
I was gonna say Americans, but D's here, so I say standard Americans.
It's when she's Greek.
You can feel free. There are days like this I consider myself Greek first.
Okay then. American.
My favorite comment on it though was the chemicals turned his hair green, and he has like an ambiguous, ever-changing description of his past, and then it just shows a picture of Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, the Olympics this year are being weird.
Yeah.
You
When
don't
did the
say.
Olympics-
Just a little. Anyway, we're in session, so the
Moving on.
morning has arisen. The rest of you guys are slowly waking up individually, being outside, but inside the tiny hut, which has this amazing dim light effect. And which color did you actually pick, Sophia?
What color is Aaron's magic normally?
Like a pinky purple.
Yeah, pinky purple then.
Okay then.
But not quite the right pinky purple. It clashes horribly with everything he does and pisses him off constantly.
Hey, but he's not there.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
No,
He's spending the
yeah.
evening with the Ridgemonts in the
Yeah, I
temple.
forgot about that. Yes.
Yep.
He is in the temple of Lathander with the
You're gonna
Ridgemonts.
wake up in that horrible color. Nice.
Can
Maybe
you
just be
see
like
it from
dim.
inside?
So I'll say, for convenience sake, the rest of you have woken up. If the more you woke up again earlier than everyone else, and you're outside with a napper, and everyone else would wake up eventually as well, separately. So yeah, it's the morning, and Aaron actually has a bed. Yeah. First off, what are you guys going to do in the morning?
Wake up.
Well, that is usually the first thing to do. Roll to see if you wake up. No.
Oh god, we would never wake up if that was necessary.
Not with the rolls we have had.
Yeah, not with the roll today. Go out and stretch, because sleeping on bare ground isn't that good for you.
That is true. You guys, no, you guys used the tent that was in the hull as a cover.
All right, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you did.
Well, we don't sleep on bare ground, but still it's a bit bumpy.
Pretty bad, but yeah. With the bedrolls and this ground cover, it was okay.
I thought we were adventurers.
No,
We are.
we all took an arrow to the knee.
Like half of you guys are, the rest of you are namby-pambies.
Wait.
Hey,
Who
I
are
was
you
a
calling
scout for 11
namby-pamby?
years. Still
There's
don't like
only
sleeping
one
over the rocks.
namby-pamby among us, and he's not among us.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I need to make a picture of Ambit's face, like photoshopped onto Ambipomp.
What? Anyway, yeah, you go outside, and it's about, I'd say about 7 o'clock at this point. Maybe a little earlier, but about then. And yeah, the town's pretty much in full swing at this point. Quite a few people are heading eastward already, actually. And you notice the other group that was just around the side of this small little forest area that you guys were camping next to. They're currently not there.
So glad we have everything in the hut so they couldn't steal anything.
I quietly take Seraphina aside, and because she asked for like meditation help and stuff, I'm going to like spend the first bit of the morning teaching her my morning yoga routine.
Okay, sure.
Take out the manual like this.
As you're taking me aside, I would like to whisper to you that we need to talk.
I like look around like conspiratorially and then act like super casual, and then move further away from the group before we do the yoga. What's the problem? What's up? What?
I had a dream that was not really a dream.
Was it the like showing up at the magic college without any clothes on dream? I didn't have that. I've not had that dream. Not that one. Honesty.
I saw myself, but I think the me I saw was this maybe, and it seemed like the me was learning how to use my body. I think it might have been Pyrox, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you think it was actually a dream, or do you think it was actually him working out how to operate your strings?
Well, I was sleeping, but it didn't feel like a dream because I could control what I did.
I would like to insight check her, please, to make sure she's still her. Like look in her eyes and be like, her eyes are fiery or weird or something.
That she's still her? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You can tell she's definitely still her, although she's since leaving Cliffridge, you had thought she had calmed down and she was less jittery. She's back to that kind of uncertain persona again.
Okay. So I drop down onto a knee in front of her, put one hand on her shoulder, look her straight in the eyes and say, "Don't worry, you still look like you to me."
That is good to know.
It was probably just a dream. And if it wasn't, then, well, Pyrox will turn up and I'll kick his ass, so everything will be fine.
I hope so.
There's no point in hoping. I'm pretty awesome, it'll be fine. Besides, I mean, come on, he's just like a big ball of fire. I mean, you know, I've got a scroll of create water in my backpack. He'll be done in like 3 seconds. And then we'll like cook bacon on his smouldering corpse or something like that. Bake muffins! We can use his dead body to bake muffins, that'd be great.
Serafina is laughing too. It's not only me.
Seriously though, everything will be fine. The most important thing is not to lose hope, because when hope's gone, that's when you stop fighting. And Pyrox won't win or take control if you're still fighting him, because nothing's going to beat you. I mean, you're pretty awesome as well.
Thank you.
Now, put your feet on the ground like this, bend down and touch your toes.
I doesn't tell me.
Oh gosh, alright.
And then, like, you have to stick your tail straight up in the... Oh, wait, you don't have a tail. Never mind.
As you are showing her yoga, both of you can give me acrobatics. Yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
And a hope.
And
I'm falling over so many times.
yeah, through the beginning of this morning, you show us some of the more basic routines, you know, trying to get her into the idea of this practice. But yeah, Serafina is not really one for yoga. She tries doing the standing on one foot, completely starts just going off to the side.
The problem is she's not wearing, like, the lime green stretchy yoga pants. We'll need to pick her up some yoga pants, it'll be fine.
Sure. But yeah, she gets a hang of some of it, some of the less intensive stuff at least. Serafina, though, you feel like you might have pulled the muscle somewhere by the end of it. But it was refreshing, I guess, if that's a word. Well, hello there, boo boo. Do you also show a meditation or just the stretches?
Stretches for the morning, we'll do meditation tonight.
Okay. So yeah, that's going on. Saren, you notice while sorting your stuff out, that small bag of gold you had.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
Why? Where'd it go? Interesting.
You're not sure. You're pretty sure you had it when you were in Calistone.
Oh. Well. Eh.
But yeah. Aaron, on the other side of things, you wake up and the regiments would have also actually started to move out at this point. You'd probably actually still be in bed at this point, actually, now that I think of it. Actually, yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock, so yeah, you'd probably still be in bed.
I would.
Yeah, alright, that's fine, you're still in bed. So then, actually, in that case, then, what is the rest of the party going to do now that everyone's awake?
I really sadly eat a breakfast of travel rations.
Actually, that's the point. You guys mark off rations.
I already said what Wilbur was going to do. He basically said to the party, I was stretching, basically, oh, okay, I can go.
Yeah, he's gonna go get Steve in the cart, and then...
Okay, no. Wilbur is now absent.
I will find my journal and write stuff in it.
I will have some rations and then do some like standard exercises.
Alright.
I will watch his standard exercises.
Alright. Yeah. Actually, yeah, if a book, you can give me your athletics, actually, what you're doing. Just as a roll for the day. wasn't hot. Well, actually, no, it's pretty horrible. But at least you don't pull anything too badly because you're more used to doing these. But it's pretty sloppy. Probably because you're
slept really bad.
Yeah, you probably slept pretty badly, and you're doing it in your full armor, so that probably didn't help either. But yeah, at least you don't pull anything too badly, but you're not feeling great. Actually, as a side note, everyone should probably mark off some more rations from your journey traveling from Cliffridge, because you guys didn't stop for food along the way. So yeah, mark off. It would have been lunch, so 1 additional. Just as, just as something to keep check on inventory.
Bear in mind, everyone, that like 1 lot of travel rations is 3 meals a day, so
yeah,
you're like marking off a third rather than the full.
Yeah, a third. So yes, that's just one part. But yeah, you go towards the stables, which isn't too far away, because you guys didn't actually stay too far out of town, but enough that you weren't in the crowds, basically. Are you actually going to collect him, or are you just going to check if he's alright?
Huh?
Are you going to go collect Steve and bring him up to the hill, or are you going to just check if he's alright?
I just came back. I will first. I will look at the cart, see, try to inspect it, how the hill travel got on the wheel and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, obviously the half cart is pretty bad in its condition, considering it's half a cart at this point. So you probably just need to get rid of that at that point. The main cart.
To, saw off the bad part and.
Yeah, you could probably do some salvaging, and then use some of the materials. Because the main cart, the front cart, it's looking a little battered at this point now, considering how fast you guys were traveling out of Vigil, I think. Yeah, out of Vigil.
You need iron reinforced wheels.
Yeah, so the wheels are slightly damaged at this point from rocks. And the underside is a bit damaged at this point as well now.
Would they make
It would probably make it to King's Arch, yeah. Considering there's less people in it now as well. So yeah, it should be fine for the journey. It's just looking a bit worn, I think is the best word.
Okay, we'll unhook the side cart by using his key. Ta-ding! And we'll start salvaging the other cart, basically taking off the wheels and the planks that still are good, basically.
Okay. You have proficiency in tinkering, do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Actually, this would be more wood crafting.
Things.
Actually, no, this is more wood crafting, actually. But you can still give me a dexterity. Just give me a dexterity check. It rolls in that 20. Alright then. So 6. You don't get much from the salvaging anything. You managed to get one of the wheels off intact. The rest of it seems to either splinter when you start taking it apart or start showing fractures, which wouldn't be very effective. But you managed to at least get a wheel, so that's useful, I guess, for some parts.
Sure. We'll write
and a bunch of scrap wood, but yeah.
It can be coffee wood, you know.
Yeah, you could use it and then just try something less strenuous than cart making with it, but yeah.
Oh, a fire, something like that. You will throw up the coffee wood in the cart and probably taking a while, and then try to get Steve.
Okay. Steve would. There's still quite a few horses in the area that's penned off, but you pretty easily can notice which one's Steve. Most of them seem to be dark horses, brown, black. He stands up pretty heavily with his white coat. So yeah, you can collect Steve. One of the farm guys that's watching notices you, and you have a pretty clear description of the person who paid for Steve. So no one really looks like you. So yeah, he nods you, and you can take Steve with the cart.
Come up and start moving.
Yeah. Aaron, you wake up eventually. You gonna grab food here, or are you gonna head out?
A balanced breakfast first.
Okay, so you stay at the temple to eat breakfast with the rest of the clerics there.
Yep.
Some of them who are out earlier to see the dawn, obviously, who do know that the regiment's left pretty early. They probably were in a rush for something. So yeah, you stay for breakfast while everyone else has rations. Wilbur, did you say you're going to take Steve up to the hill, or are you just going to wait down here? I didn't catch.
No, we'll take it up to the hill.
Okay, you take it up there.
You know,
Okay.
I don't want to go off-road, but basically to road edge and basically like, hi guys.
Yeah, there's some little dirt paths that would go in that direction at least. Not fully, because it isn't a field, but yeah, you can get pretty close. So yeah, the rest of you guys would just be, I guess, eating at this point
Is
and
Wilbur
tidying
just
up.
gonna wait outside and honk the horn at us?
Probably.
I can honk the horn.
You can do something
Minor
close to that.
illusion. I can make minor illusion the sound of loud as a scream. So yeah. So
I was gonna say
honking-
rev the engine,
No, it's
but
gonna
I'd
be
be
a bell.
worried what you'd do to Steve.
Yeah, let's not.
it's gonna be a bell in the sound level of a scream, basically. Ding 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 ding.
So yeah,
For
you guys
small
both
bodies,
hear
like,
and
ding, ding,
see
ding, ding.
Wilbur coming up a side road.
I think Wilbur's getting impatient again. Let's be as slow as we possibly can.
Well, we need Ellen too, so.
He probably hasn't even gotten up yet at this time of the morning.
Ulan glances at his wrist and then realizes that watches haven't been invented yet, so looks at the sun.
Super meta, nice. The
Could
sun's
have like a sun watch on
It's
your
like
wrist,
8
but it
o'clock.
would look weird.
We should probably go find him.
Would be a good idea.
Don't know what temple he is at.
Yes, we do. He told us.
No.
He didn't mention it in the message?
He just said that head for beds, he didn't say which temple it was.
Yep.
Oh,
no
never
temple
mind.
at all.
We can't go get him.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
we could wander into town and just shout, "Come out, Aaron, you lazy bastard," until he comes out. Or I could put on like a fake accent and be like, "Fancy cloaks for sale. Special discount for a handsome man." I don't know, something like that.
Well,
At this point, Wilbur walks up like after parking Steve, and you just hear like, you're making a voice like what?
Oh, I'm afraid no discount for you, sir. Good day.
I face palm.
At some point, I don't want to know. And this is the point.
well, I don't think we have a other choice than wait for Aaron to
Well, I mean,
come or get in contact with us. Or we could go and knock on every temple door.
there is like an option. Wilbur, how would you like a special mission?
His one-eyed races like, go on.
We need someone brave, resourceful, and daring to go and fetch Aaron while we wait here in case he shows up.
Oh, God.
Your definition have nothing to do with what is said. But yes, I can go fetch him.
All we know is that he's at a temple. It's a mystery, and you're the only one of us who can solve it. because the rest of us can't be bothered.
Why don't we just all go into town and each go to a different temple and ask?
I thought there were only 2.
How well can I, like, innuendo a message to Ithelmore?
That they won't get rid of me.
Well, no, I want to, like, convey to Ithelmore, if we do this now, it will tire Wilbur out and maybe he'll behave. But just, like, with a look.
I'm not a dog, for fuck's sake. I just rested.
Really?
I'm not, like...
You're not a dog that chases cars? I mean, you fucking turn into a dog. That is literally a thing that you
You
do.
don't know that.
You have actually yet to see him do that.
Well,
so.
okay, he's cosplaying as a dog.
Okay, yeah. He's a furry. Okay.
Oh
I
god.
have a clone! That doesn't mean I'm a furry, for fuck's sake.
I didn't want to know that.
You keep telling
God,
yourself
that's...
that, Wilbur.
Oh.
D, you know what it means, so it's just as bad.
Yeah, that's...
It's fine, Wilbur, you're just expressing who you really are.
How long
There's
has-
nothing weird about it. It's perfectly natural.
Okay. As you guys are
When-
discussing
when a-
this,
When a man and another man dressed as a fox love each other very much.
How,
gosh.
how long has it been since Ulan and I did our yoga?
Since Wilbur got back, it's just been just about under an hour at this point. Yeah, because it was
Okay.
about 20 minutes to get over to Steve.
In that case, I put my journal back in my backpack and I start walking into the city.
You just start walking off. You do a Wilbur. Nice.
Well, nobody's fetching
can I-
Aaron.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
I
So
insight
Seraphine
check
just
her
walks away.
walking off? So, like, can I insight check to see if I can work out why she's leaving?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. She seems. Someone needs to get her. She might as well go for a walk.
Okay.
As Wilbur turns around and she leaves. You know,
Uh,
if there's not that many temples, I can get in with you and we can take the cart and that would be faster.
Do remember there's a lot of people in town.
Do you
And I'm
think
still
you would
walking.
get through the crowd?
Yeah.
People can slip through the crowd easier than a cart can at this point. If it was as busy as it
Wilbur
was
can say the
yesterday.
difference when he was surfing a couple of ago from this point.
Ulan lets out a sigh and stands up and is like, alright, let's go. And then catches up to Seraphina, looks down at her and is like, you want a ride, Yoda?
That
Who's a
makes no sense
Yoda?
as well.
I wonder what?
Do you want a ride, Yoda?
Oh.
Alright.
I can walk.
Ulan looks slightly disappointed.
At about this point, since you guys are talking, Sarah and you would get a message in your head. From someone. Yeah, Aaron. What was the message?
Great.
I'm just telling him, I'm a Temple of the Thunder. Where are you guys at?
Well, that's like like meeting a friend like that comes into town. Like, yeah, I'm at the station. Where you at,
Yeah.
guys?
He's at the Temple of Lythander, I believe.
Lavender.
Yeah, I can't quite figure out how to pronounce that. If you guys do you want me to tell him that you're going to get him, or should I have him come out and meet us?
Wouldn't it be inconvenient for us to get him when he can get us?
Tell him we'll meet him on the far side of town. We'll go around the edge and avoid the crowd, and he can just cut a straight line through the middle. And we'll
The
pick
east
him up
side of
way out.
town, it would be.
Yeah, we'll meet him at the east side.
Right.
All right.
Sad.
I
Yeah, I
will
was gonna
send
say.
a message back to Aaron. I'm assuming I can do that.
Yep.
I'll just say meet us out on the east side of town. We're camped just outside. We'll meet you there.
You get a telepathic thumbs up.
Awesome.
Emoji?
That's my first Aaron message. Yay!
Yeah, yes. Well, he's only sent 2,
I know.
3.
3, 4.
3. I think we've all had one each, right?
No.
I had 2.
Yeah, there's. Actually, no. One...
Oh, I had one.
Yeah, you don't have one. Anyway, you guys begin trudging towards Callistone. Aaron, you finish eventually eating and stroll out of the temple, heading eastward. Which do you know your way? No, you know your way east. Okay. Are you gonna finish the rest of it? No. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty crowded. It's not as crowded as it was last night. Probably because everyone's drunk with a hangover, sleeping. So you managed to get through most of the town without too much of an issue. It's kind of just like a busy supermarket at this point. There's quite a few traders, a lot of farmers with their goods out at the moment for groceries and such. But it's at least manageable. So you managed to just squeeze your way through and start heading east. The rest of you do notice Gallant is waiting for you guys outside of town as well. As he got there later than Wilbur got Steve. Actually, did you take Steve or did you leave him behind? I was a little confused.
No, we took him because I mean,
Okay.
if we're gonna start out from there.
Yeah,
it's-
Yeah, I was like, you guys were walking,
Not
but then
idiots,
you.
like, let's
Okay.
leave Steve and walk there and walk back.
Okay. So you're taking Steve to the east side. Alright, fine. But yeah, you do notice Gallant waiting. He looks a little.
The rest of the party also noticed a wheel and a lot of wood in the cart.
Yeah. You do have a little kind of trunk in the back of the cart, but yeah.
Wasn't that like a footlocker you described?
Yeah, it was the footlocker, basically. But yeah, Gallant looks a little. Hasn't slept fully.
Who's Gallant?
The tiefling. Our tiefling friend.
Oh, the horny dude. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, that one.
Magic user?
Yeah, and after you guys wait there for probably about 10-15 minutes, Aaron arrives. Looking as amazing as ever. Hair fully combed.
Good morning.
Morning.
I
Morning.
hope you so slept well.
Some of us did, yes.
It wasn't too bad.
I make a gesture
It
with
was
my
actually
hand
quite
and use
pleasant.
my
Probably the
elemental
best
attunement to
sleep
mess
I
up his
had
hair.
in-
You ruffle his hair with wind.
And they immediately fix it.
I'll do it again.
So do I.
Again.
Ugh,
Battle begins.
Sorry, does this always happen between these two?
yes.
Ah,
But I slept quite nicely.
Par for
Yeah,
the course.
quite nicely. How was your night, Karen?
it was exciting.
You weren't up all night, were you?
I'm not.
Not
I
all
don't
night.
want details.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should
I
not
don't
be
heed
discussing
mine,
such
but-
things around such ladies.
As everyone looks away like, yeah!
Yeah.
He was all up when I get lucky. uh,
Are we leaving
Yes.
now?
so,
Please.
so yes, to King's
Yeah,
Rock.
As Wilbur turns around the cart, let's move.
Let's all pile in the cart. Carefully.
Okay. It's not that hard. It's just follow direction. But how fast do you think we can get there? If where to use long strider? Basically, like, wee.
If you were to use Long Strider, it would probably only
Would definitely
be another 7 hours. Yeah, about 7. What's the full meter from that? Yeah,
Basically 16 feet.
Yeah, so it's about 6 hours. Yeah, with long stride it'll be about 5.5. Long stride doesn't give you too much. Yeah.
Yeah, it pushes you along.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of speed, but yeah, it would be about 5.5.
Okay. 3 hours, 3 uses of Lock Finder away. Wee! And we'll get there, hopefully.
Aaron.
Oh, why?
What? Oh, Aaron with these bottles, yes. Aaron hands you these nice kind of glass vials and lotion bottles of various colours. To pretty much all of you, actually, yeah.
Wilbus is basically Kleenex. Get away, the shit.
And then I remember, haha, that Ulan and I got something.
We did.
It's Secret Santa. Everyone
Oh,
gets
yeah.
gifts.
It's
Hi.
something that happened, yeah.
Hey, my pouch is gonna be half as heavy now.
You know those really crappy, unprepared magic stones?
Yeah,
No.
Well,
The
we
ones
were-
we found in the cave?
We were at a place in the college where they refined them and that kind of stuff, so we sold them for a shit ton of gold
Nice.
and picked up. We've got a ready to be enchanted magicite stone for everyone.
Ooh.
I think Serafina picked the colors so that everybody has something shiny and nice. I know that matters to some people.
I find
Well, thank you. As Wilbur looks confused as he
That's
basically
cool.
like riding on.
I find the. Oh god, where's it there? I find the yellow, orange, purple, and green one. These are magicite stones. They don't have a spell yet, but you can put a spell in it and then it recharges once a day.
Interesting.
The ones that we had wouldn't have recharged, so they probably weren't much use to us. Whereas these are like, they're grade A, category A, something like that.
Grade A.
How did you come across so many stones? This is quite a quality and quantity.
We were up all night and we got lucky.
Oh, you did too.
Mm.
The like mood just as everyone just ducks down basically. Yeah.
I take the purple stone.
Which means there's a yellow, orange, and green one left.
Yeah, and all these stones have been actually carved and to be focused to their pretty much what would be the correct shape to call these? They're kind of diamond shaped, not like actual diamond looking shapes, but like the card diamond. With kind of a spherical shape as well on their center. And all of them seem to have a little bit more of a glow to the ones you had previously. They seem to have
Okay.
more of a
I take the orange one.
almost like there's a liquid in the center.
I can take the orange one. I'm definitely not taking the yellow one.
So there's a yellow and a green one left.
I can take the yellow one.
Guess I'll take the green one.
Unless you want the yellow one, I don't mind.
No, that's okay. I would have preferred a black one, but that's okay. This is fine.
You cannot get them in black.
They don't come in
well,
black.
get rid of purple.
Anything but
You
black.
wouldn't want that. That's like death powers.
Purple.
Anyway, yes, you will have the stone color, so make sure you write those down.
I do. I do.
Okay.
I still got Ulan's. Which reminds me, how long did it take to get to King's Arch?
4.5?
I said from here to King's Arch is 5.5.
Because then I want to continue my enchantment of Ulan's Stone.
Alright, yeah. It's gonna be a little difficult, but yeah, you can get some of it done. as you guys are traveling, give me an Arcana check while going. As it's quite a nice view from here. It's pretty much just countryside the whole way.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You don't have too much trouble. Actually, you've got the hang of it already since you were traveling from Kingsridge. And you picked up some things while you were actually in the college. And the road here is actually a road, which is nice, so it's less bumpy. So yeah, you managed to keep it pretty stable and start working on it. So you'll be doing that for most of the journey. Kingsridge? No, that's somewhere else.
Clifford, even?
Cliffridge, yeah.
Hmm.
Isn't it? What I said? Anyway.
It sounded like Kingsridge.
Did.
So yeah, the rest of the countryside kind of just blows by as you guys are traveling, because you're going pretty fast with the long stride activated at the same time. And yeah, you can actually see in the distance the arch actually starting to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, the king is rich. So.
I
Yes.
also tell the group that we bought one of the bigger magicite stones that I want to enchant with dark vision.
That's a good idea. Actually, that's a fantastic idea. For
That
That
those of
would
you that...
certainly help me, and we can make
Yeah.
my travel, even if so.
You know, and Aaron as well. But yeah.
It's a shame
Yeah.
we can't get that enchantment cast on some like goggles or something like that. You know, like for night vision. That'd be
We're
a
not
really cool
artificers.
concept.
We can't combine science and magic.
And as a OC note, the magicite stone you got is a first level sized stone.
First level? Okay. Well, maybe I'll add that to my descriptor just to be on the safe side.
So,
Yeah.
basically, it would be called class. Wait. Yeah. Class. No, class A, type 1. That'll be type 1s. Basically, it goes type upwards from sizes. So those would be type 1 size. So yeah, you guys travel through the countryside, and you can see the actual arch in the distance. This white arch in the distance to the far east, starting to get larger and larger as you guys start traveling further to the east. Is there anything you guys are going to do on the way there? 'Cause it's another 5-hour journey. It's in the morning, but yeah. Anything you guys are going to do? Are you just going to enjoy the scenery?
I would like to play I Spy.
You can definitely try.
Ulan tries to play I Spy, but he keeps saying the draconic letters instead of the common ones, so everyone gets confused.
That'll
About
do it.
that.
I Spy with my little eye, something beginning with Thrall.
They'll never get it.
I'm really good at this game. No one ever guesses my stuff.
Yeah, countryside blows by. Small farmland areas.
On the-
A little bit of rocky landscape as well to the north side of the road, which seems to have a stream you can just about see in the distance, which seems to actually be traveling alongside you guys, heading eastward. And there doesn't actually seem to be much more. Actually, it seems to be quite a very calm and peaceful place. It's almost a mimicry of what you guys saw over in the Red Falls area, near Meadowside, but less dangerous and no kobolds. So there seems to be a lot more just peaceful activity in this area. There seems to be some people just walking along the side of the road, enjoying just traveling, I guess.
Wouldn't
as
we
well
see
as-
other people on cart?
You would see some people on carts as well, but you would be basically just about passing them. The road is large enough for you guys to actually overtake.
Oh, it's a 2-lane road. Nice.
It is a 2-lane road, yeah. This is like one of the main highways. This is important.
With the speed search. Fuck you guys!
You do get some shouts of "Hey!" Careful, because you guys are going still pretty fast.
Yeah, I can see Wilbur being an aggressive driver.
Start honking the horn. But yeah, eventually you can start seeing the larger landscape of the outside area of King's Arch, which you guys actually have on the map as well. Of the large walls that almost go up to 70 feet high, of again that white stone material, which kind of glimmers in the light as the sun is coming from east. Yes. Trying to remember my sunsets.
I'm
Which,
guessing this is like the most ridiculously built-up thing that Ulan has ever seen.
yeah, you thought the Arcanum College was actually the Arcanum College is pretty close to this, but the archway itself is ridiculous. Like the archway itself probably goes like the 300 feet up, and curves the entirety of the main part of the city, of the wall itself. And then the sprawling outside center of the town, of the lower parts of the city, to both the north, which you can just about see, on the other side of the riverway, which has started to expand a little bit more, and the south side, which is this ginormous. You can just tell from the distance that it is a bustling landscape of just traders and towns, of buildings of varying heights, but most of them seem to not be any more than 3 stories.
And is that a wall around the edge of the outside bit as well?
There is a small wall on the outside, yes.
On
It's
the way,
nothing as grand, so it's only about probably only about 20 feet high, as a pretty simple wood wall. So it's a very simple fortification as the boundary of the town, instead of this is the fortification of the town.
It's basically so people can't just shoot into the town.
Basically, would be the decide, but it seems to not really be taken care of too much. You can't see any like watchtowers or anything.
Okay.
It seems to just be this is the wall of the town. Like after entering here, you're in the town. And
Wilbur
as
will
you
ask on the way to Aaron. So Aaron, you're from King's Arch, right?
I am, yes.
Is there any customs that we should know about? My hometown has quite some customs. We may be good to know before we enter the town, that is.
Being nice to people is probably a good start, Wilbur.
That's the first thing that came to my mind as well.
I can't imagine why.
But I don't know of any, right? There's nothing special.
there's nothing too special, although you are more of the central inner part of King's Arch, not the outer, which you guys are approaching.
Make something up.
Yeah, go make something up.
Salute every passing guard. What?
What? that sounds like something inside, yeah.
Outsiders have to give residents a copper coin on their birthdays. And incidentally, it's Aaron's birthday today, isn't it? Isn't that right, Master Aaron?
Yes, that's true.
Ethelmore's from King's Arch as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Aaron and Ethelmore, can we see your temples from here?
From here, no. At least not mine.
Will they be able to see the Temple of Kalimdor?
No, they probably wouldn't even be able to see the pyramid from this angle. Yeah, the wall would actually be covering it pretty much. As it is pretty much flatlands at this point now, it is still sloping slightly downwards into the coast. But yeah, the wall is like 100 feet high, so it's kind of impossible to see anything inside or on the other side of the sea.
Would we be able to smell the sea?
Yeah, you'd be getting some of the salt air coming from the actual coastline.
Wilbur starts feeling at home.
Yeah, you definitely. It's a little different because yours is a little stranger. So this is actually cleaner than you smelled previously on the other side.
To be fair, Ulan probably feels really at home smelling the sea as well.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not the people from
most
the sea,
are.
aren't we?
Although you have like a thinner air
Yeah.
because it's so high up, but yeah, it's pretty close.
It's less it is too concentrated for Ulan. It's less concentrated for Wilbur. Just right for Owen and Aaron.
Yeah, for Aaron and Ithamore, yeah, you guys haven't seen this in almost a month, so yeah. There's a little bit of...
I nudge Aaron and say, "Home sweet home, eh?"
Yeah, about time.
So, as you guys start approaching, actually I can switch maps. Whoa, I actually get to switch world maps.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. And you only switch for yourself.
Yeah, I only switch from stuff. Well, I don't need to switch because you guys have got it on your maps. Come on.
Yeah, it's off to the right. It's
Yeah.
that.
I know. I'm looking at this.
I'm like, what? I don't need to switch actual maps. But yeah, as you guys start approaching, because you guys are coming from the east, so you guys can see the wood wall, which covers a large section of the outer area of town, which is pretty normal for all the other towns you've passed through. It's pretty close to what Mistwick was kind of like. Most of the buildings are made of stone here, with thatched or actual wooden roofs.
Not knowing
Which
where
road
we
are we
come
coming
from.
in on?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to ask.
You'd be coming on
down?
the main one, yes, the main one in the center there.
The middle one, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, in the middle one.
which is the larger of the three ones.
Can you move us over, or can we do that? Because I couldn't.
Yeah, you can
click
move
on
you
myself
can move your
earlier.
character things over. And again, this again is excessively busy, whereas the one up, Ithamore. Just stack all your
Are you
tokens
using
on
the
top of each other.
ruler again?
No, I'm in the little arrow selected. I just can't click on myself.
Let's have a look.
And we might have revoked your.
You're not
Revoked
allowed to
your
play your
powers.
character anymore.
Oh.
Hold on. Done.
And Aaron is already.
I just give Aaron a wow, that's racist look when he starts talking about having your hair done.
Yeah, there we go.
What's wrong with my scales?
If you
They're
fancy
looking
a
a
more
bit-
shining look,
They're looking a little bit dull after all this travel. What he's saying.
I'm a chromatic dragon, not a metallic dragon. That's also racist. I'm not supposed to be shiny.
doesn't mean you cannot be a
God.
shiny blue.
But yeah, as you guys are approaching it, you can notice there's a bit of a pack up of carts going into this line. So you're kind of in a queue at this point of about...
We're in deadlock. No.
Yeah, you're in traffic. Of about 4 carts behind to the main gate itself.
That's perfect. Wilbur on in the wheel.
Could you make a small mark where our temples are? Because I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah. So your guys would be in the... You see the central ring around basically the castle in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Yours would be... The Sunni temple would be... Actually, I'll just mark them. Screw it. Draw shapes. I'll do the Sunni one in pink because that sounds about right.
Sounds appropriate.
There.
This bit here looks like an open mouth of a dinosaur.
And
The poor area,
Yeah, and here's the big horn, and then goes up to there, and basically like head there.
It's a dinosaur with a mustache, though.
At least he's distinguished.
would be there.
Actually, it looks like there's a bird flying into the dinosaur's mouth.
That's what there's your 2. I'll do the others as well as colours, and then you can ask me which ones they are. Because you 2 would know what the other ones are, so.
Is there a Temple of Bahamut here?
No, there wouldn't be one here.
Racist.
Yeah,
There
well,
would be out of town, but not actually in the ring.
Oh, in like the outside of it.
Yes, there
Yeah,
would be
what
one.
I'm asking is there wouldn't be clerics or paladins of Bahamut in the city, would there?
Maybe some walking around, but
Well, in that case, I turn to Ulan and tell him, just be careful around the clerics and paladins of Bahamut. There's a few of them around town, and some of them don't take kindly to chromatic dragons.
that's not completely
Well,
true.
they probably don't take kindly to chromatic dragons, but
Yes,
chromatic
he's not a
dragonborn
dragon,
is
though.
a different matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, some of them could be overzealous.
Okay, that's possible, but yeah.
Are you suggesting that I be judged by the color of my skin or more?
Basically saying that all Muslims are
Some
terrorists.
zealots could.
The amount of racism going on in this cart today, and I just leap out and parkour through the gridlock.
Okay then.
I shake my head and just say nothing.
Ever since the dragon thing the other day, Ulan is super sensitive about his skin color now.
Makes sense.
I run after him.
Where would Wilbur know where the people to God of Knowledge would be? Basically came up
You've
in-
never been here and you haven't seen a proper map of this place, so no.
Okay. Yes,
Did you hear me?
he knows of the temple at least, probably. But not have seen it or anything.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. No. You
I
jump
run
out after?
Ulan.
Okay, yeah. So you two, are you gonna go down the main path, or are you gonna
Did
try
you
and find a
did you
different path?
shout anything so Ulan knows that you're coming, or?
Yeah, I yelled your name.
Okay, I almost don't stop, but then I do, and I wait for you to catch up.
Okay. So yeah, are you two gonna take the main route where you guys are queued in, or are you gonna try and find a different pathway? Because there's a few other ones. You can tell there's a few other pathways. One
I
seems to be
would
actually.
The other lanes look less busy.
Actually, yeah, you two don't even know, so sure.
Wouldn't I know? I have.
Yeah, you
town
passed
more than
through,
once.
so you know there's at least more than one path out of the city.
I'm just gonna kind of like try and weave my way through the carts, and
You're not a motorcycle, you can't do that.
I know I'm not a motorcycle. I'm a friggin' person, and
Which
it's
is even
gridlock.
easier. And there it's pretty much gridlock, so yeah, it's pretty easy to just walk side by some of the carts and just walk past. As you reach the main gate, though, you can see there's a few guards stationed there in this very, very clearly town guards, probably even higher considering the shine of the armor. And they've all got a tabard with the king's crest on it.
Do
which
I
is-
recognize it as the King's Crest, or do I need to check for that?
Yeah, you can roll intelligence. Seraphina, you would know what it is, though.
I would know.
8. It looks pretty.
What's the deal with the fancy guys and the things?
I will tell you that the King's Crest and their guards.
You probably could have told if you looked at it a little longer, because it has actually got a crown as its centerpiece, and 3 gemstones, which could probably be magicite stones, placed above each of the points of the crown.
What colours are they?
They would be. They're just white.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of the guards. 2 on one side, 1 on the other side. Talking to caravans as they pass through. One of them notices you guys approaching and halt. What is your business in town here?
Good day. We're here to participate in the tournament. The rest of our team's back in the queue here, but we're sort of popping in advance.
I see. Well, if you're here for the tournament, you may enter. If you're looking for accommodation to stay, you will have to look around the commons here.
We'll make sure to do that then. Thank you very much.
You may proceed. And he steps to the side to allow you to pass.
I salute and nod my head to him because I believed Aaron foolishly.
Fair enough. He actually salutes you back.
I feel really smug.
Will turn around in a cart as we're basically standing still, basically. Aaron, can you... I don't know if everyone of us will sleep in temple or whatever, we will have accommodation. But can you please send them a message, as apparently you can do, as I heard, to say that they can look for a inn or a tavern of some sort, because there may be hard to get room if there are so many coming. If they get in, that is.
First, I would like to check if getting a room is needed. I'm pretty sure we can stay at the temple.
And if
I don't
not,
want them-
always try staying in mine. I'm sure they'll have room as well.
I am really looking forward to the moment where Aaron just strides into his old temple and is like, I have returned.
I
Yeah,
kinda
As you
wanna go
have
see
told me
this.
many times, apparently I'm unnice, so maybe I shouldn't be in your temple.
I don't say anything. I just start preparing myself.
Okay, you start preparing sending as a ritual.
No, I start preparing myself for the grand entry.
Oh, preparing. Oh, okay, well, that's going to take ages.
He's like manicuring his nails.
Actually, let's take a quick break here as you two are entering town and you guys are stuck in a queue. And we'll get back into it, I guess. Let's just take it like 10 minutes because I really need to take a break. So yeah.
That sounded like you're gonna say